She hasn't even seen it.
Okay.
She only hears discussions on it on the media, and she only sees press statement on her. She herself hasn't even seen it.
Okay.
Most disrespectful
Right.
and most unfair. So give her the petition.
Okay.
And let her study as per her request. She says that
It
when
doesn't
she
look
gets,
like you want to leave some of the time
I
for
mean, we
Wanda
have
to
plenty
come.
of time.
Our time is
I'm ending
almost
on
up.
this
Time is
I'm
up.
ending
Our
on
time
this
is almost up.
Reverend,
we
time
have
is up.
clearly
If it was a church
No, we don't.
service, we would have
Let me
closed
hand
that.
them on
No,
this.
we don't. We've
Quickly,
just 7
less than a
minutes.
minute.
You've done 15.
Less than a minute.
Twice what
talking
you've
Less than a
done.
minute.
Maximum of
I would
you
have,
will be
I would
happy
have-
if you
I
had
would
done
have
that too.
ended if you had allowed me. Just indulge me just a few seconds. So please give her copies of the petition. In all fairness, when she studies it, give her. She says she's requesting for 7 days. In all fairness, give her the 7 days after she has received the petition to study and bring you her responses.
Okay.
Then you dovetail that responses on the face of the evidence.
You made that point already.
And then you will determine. Now the whole of Ghana, we will have access to the petition, we will have access to her responses, and the jury out there will judge it as prima facie for them to hurriedly, prematurely refer the matter to
You've been so unfair to your brother. You claim he's your brother. You've been very unfair to him.
But
Anyway.
he knows that is an unfair thing. It's witch hunting. They came in, they quickly, cleared all the high-profile cases. After 12 high-profile financial crimes were cleared, then they are now
You've taken all the time.
Innocent people.
You've taken all the time.
This is much ado about nothing.
This is an attempt to destroy the judiciary.
Let him come in, please. Let him come in.
An institution we have struggled
Reverend,
They want to destroy
the
it.
noise won't noise.
No, I'm done.
It
Yeah,
will
please
not. It
go
will
ahead.
not serve the
I'm
cause.
done. But see, the judiciary
For once, when you
Let
were
them
talking,
destroy
I
it.
thought you were the PRO of the Chief Justice. I was so
that
disappointed.
government spokesperson.
And then we made progress. You see, the NPP is in a mess. And it will take them some time to recover from this shock of what has happened in the last
That's below
elections.
the belt.
You see,
Moro, don't allow that to stand.
which one
On
should
the
you
record
stand?
of
Please
the
don't interject.
Why would you say a
Allow me. I
political
said you're in
party
a
is in a
shock.
mess?
You're in a mess. That's what is happening now.
that
I mean,
is-
of
that's-
course.
that's-
Let me tell you what
apology.
let me tell you what his tricks are.
Allow
He
me.
does
I'm
these
not going to
things
get
to
to
make it
that.
difficult for you not to make your
Why
point.
would he
So
say
please go
you
ahead.
allow-
You
say
are in a
anything
mess. You are in a mess.
Allow
Can you say
allow
anything?
I stand by it that you're in a mess.
Please go ahead.
Let's make progress. So
I am offended by that.
Moro, I have
must be
maintained
retracted.
No, please go
that
ahead.
the NPP is in a mess. And it's the reason why you see all these
I would not
gymnastics
equalize.
going on.
No,
All these
Moro,
gerrymandering
I would
running
not
around and
equalize.
making sure that
You will grant all
people
that
are
you
not
say,
heard won't
unacceptable
happen.
things.
Now
No
let's
problem.
make progress.
But my
Is it not
videos have
interesting
still
that
not
all
been
of a sudden
Annie,
the NPP
my
now
video-
finds
Moro
votes
and Annie,
over
the videos of Sami Jai-
Why do you find it difficult allowing your other person to
I
talk?
requested
Why?
for the videos of Sami Jai-
But is this the time to ask for the video? When he is about to
Why
say
did you
to
bring
make
the
a
video
comment?
yourself? Why did you bring the video yourself? Bring it yourself. You said you. Because I didn't make any reference to any video. Please let me make
Reverend, please
be
allow
decent
him
enough
to
to
make
listen
his
to.
point.
Listen to voice of reason.
You've spoken for almost 15 minutes. Small 5 minutes. Do you want to ask about video?
Of your production. They should play the video.
This is not the
What
time.
you are doing is
Don't do that.
creating
Please go
problems.
ahead.
Don't do
There's
this.
a bias production.
Please go
A
ahead.
bias moderation.
Please go ahead, Wanda.
Have you finished the noise?
Don't mind Reverend.
Because
He's
very
full of
disappointed
mischief.
you're
Please go
doing this.
ahead.
Now let's make
He's full of
progress.
mischief. Don't mind.
So,
Please go ahead.
so this is a government. This is a government in few months ago that told us that the president was just a conveyor belt.
Yes.
In a related or similar case, just some few months ago, and that the president did no wrong by forwarding the petition to the Chief Justice for the removal of some other people. Now, all of a sudden, they have woken up from their slumber, and we are told that the president was wrong in what he did. Now, what did the Constitution say? 146. And I'll have time to read portions of the J-Chum's, ruling on the matter when the similar case was in court. Now, I want to put it on record clearly that the president at this stage of the process has only fulfilled his constitutional mandate that talks about consultation. That's one. So this is basically an issue of consultation. It's preliminary, it is administrative, and the views of the Chief Justice need not to be heard at this point because no committee has been put in place. Is it also not interesting that the president forwards a petition, 3 petitions of which content we are not privy to, including himself, and the so-called people who are advocating for her today are not privy to the content of that petition. Some people have run to court, even ahead of the Chief Justice herself asking for copies of the petition that were filed against her.
Why
is it not strange? Now, so we made.
When we have not fairly even
Ntim, is this what you do in church?
Reverend.
Is this what you do in church when your pastor is preaching? Don't do this. Don't do this.
Let me tell you.
Let's be decent.
Let me tell you.
No, because I know by your profession when you are preaching, people listen to you.
Our viewers are not happy. Don't listen. Our viewers are not happy with you.
So please,
I'm
stop
serious.
this. Stop this.
Stop
A public officer
allowing certain things.
Because when you are on the floor, when you're on the
what
floor,
standard are you talking about?
when you're on the floor and you are talking,
Don't allow him
it
to
doesn't
just say
look. No
anything
matter.
that
Listen, Reverend. Listen.
Stop this to help
Reverend,
you. You see, the
when
noise
you're
will
on the
change what I'm
floor,
going to say.
when you're on the floor, you're talking.
You can play
No
that.
matter how uncomfortable he
You
is,
can play that,
he
but I'm not
doesn't
really
stop you
bothered
from
about
talking.
Why do you keep bringing him and he
can
keeps
play
doing
that.
this all the time?
I'm
You need
not
to stop
really
him.
bothered about that.
You need to stop him with
There's
this.
also standard. It's not only the standard.
Honorable, can you stop this? Be decent enough and allow me to make my point. This is not your turn to make the point. Just allow me to make mine, and then you can.
Don't do this. Don't.
So
do
this
this.
is not
Please
the
go ahead.
trial.
Please go ahead.
This is not the trial.
Stop it.
No, is it an inquiry? It's not the trial. Neither is it an inquiry. This is primarily a preliminary, a view seeking of the Council of State, which the Constitution enjoins the president to do. So he has only done that. He has fulfilled his constitutional mandate by consulting with the Council of State. If indeed a prima facie case is to be established, I indeed believe that her views may be sought at a certain point in time. But to write and say you want content of the petition is neither here nor there, because you are not clothed with any of such powers to request for this. Now, to allow this to happen will be a collapse of the process. Why is it going to be a collapse of the process? In one breath, the president must forward the petition and seek to establish if there's even a prima facie case. In other words, if there's any evidence at all for this issue to proceed. When this is done, then a committee is put in place. It is at that stage that the officer, the public officer against whom the petition has been made, would be invited to make a preliminary input. Now he sits here and makes it look as though we are not, we are lawless. Now, how many criminal cases in our courts? How many criminal cases in our courts today? Before trial began, or before they went to court, before they were charged, their views were sought. When you are arrested for a criminal offense, your views may not be sought on the matter.
This is a criminal matter.
Then, no, hold on. Can you please listen? Please listen. So we don't know the content of
Reverend, you're
Reverend,
being
can you
very
stop this?
disruptive.
Reverend, you need to
very
stop this.
disruptive.
You need to stop this because I
You're
don't
being
think
very
this
disruptive. Don't do
is
that.
how
You're being very
you don't do
disruptive.
this in your
No,
church.
you're
Please,
being
your
very
church members are
disruptive.
watching you.
You're being very
and
disruptive.
they deserve better.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yes. Please go ahead.
Only in the committee constituted as such has the powers to investigate. The president at this stage has no powers to investigate. Indeed, he will never be part of the investigations. What he can do is to forward the petition. And that's what he has done to the Council of State. If Council of State finds it, well enough to invite the Chief Justice, she'll be served with a copy. I'm not privy to the content of those petitions, whether they are criminal in nature, whether they are just within the remit of the three legs upon which she can be dismissed or asked to resign or whatever of the sort. In fact, this is not the first time Chief Justices have gone through this kind of petitions and all that. Way back from 2001 to 2000, and his case was that there was stated misbehavior of the Chief Justice. That also didn't see the light of day. We had Sophia Kufu, our own Sophia Kufu, who also was petitioned against by Mensa Thompson, I guess, of ASEPA.
Yes,
that also did not find the light of day. What are we seeing today? Why all this drama? Why all this hiding behind, people to go to court over, a petition for removal and all that? Is there anything to hide? And I'm saying this, with a lot of caution. Is there anything to hide? Is somebody in a hurry to transmit the process? I'm not going to allow you to do
when he
it.
lands.
So indeed, there are issues, and these issues have to be resolved. If the president failed to move this petition over to the Council of State, that would have also been another constitutional breach.
Yeah.
He has a constitutional mandate to forward this petition to the Council of State, and the determination is made. When we get to the point where a committee is to be put in place, the Chief Justice would be invited.
Okay.
Of course, this business about she must be heard, where? Heard by who at this stage? Is there any committee that how do we refer a committee to? Who is referring and who is referring? There's no constitutional provision that says that the president must refer the petition against whom it has been, against whom the petition was made to the person. There's nothing like that. On what basis is the president going to do any of those? So in one breath, you're arguing constitutional law. In another breath, you're arguing morality. Or you're arguing, street knowledge and all that. So please, let's be careful. Let's be careful how we deal with this matter. Because we have a precedence to set in this matter, so we don't set the wrong precedent. Moro, give me some 2 minutes. Let me read something from the Ntim case. It will help him. They go about saying all kinds of things without even getting the content and the context in which that was read.
Ntim versus Attorney
Now,
General case.
In that case, and I want to read. It said fourth. I do, however, declare that upon the proper purposive construction of the whole of Article 146 in the context of the Constitution viewed in its entirety, the Chief Justice must be given the benefit of a prior, determination of whether a prima facie case has. Can you please listen? It is this thing you do that made you lose the elections. You don't listen. Listen. Establish against him before the president may lawfully establish a committee.
Absolutely.
Listen, to consider a petition for his removal. Yes. Listen, the prima facie determination is to be made by the president in consultation with the Council of State. Okay. Now, that's a claim in the plaintiff's relief, that the consultation by the president with the Council of State in respect of the appointment of the committee to inquire into petition of the removal of the president has to determine first whether the third petition discloses a prima facie case before the president may proceed to the appointment of the committee, again in consultation with the Council of State.
So,
in the course of my judgment, can you please listen? Can you please listen? You see, this is your problem. This is your problem. You have this problem. In the course of my judgment, I also advise that the Council of State. Can you please stop the dissent?
You've been very unreasonable.
Anytime he's
you've been very disruptive. And said our viewers are not happy with you at all.
I'm disappointed.
Disruptive.
I'm disappointed. I need to see your church members.
Anyway,
I need to see them because it's disappointing. If this is what you do in church,
our time is up. You should leave. Viewers, we apologize for the consistent disruption. Thank you very much for watching. Good morning, guys. Bye-bye. You know they try. Why say every time you come